Hey, Evolvers, welcome back to Evolving with Tina. If you're new here, this is where we keep it real, raw, and honest. Just straight up truth about life, healing, and becoming the woman you're meant to be. Because let's face it, growth isn't always pretty, but it's worth it. Some days we're on fire, and some days we're just trying to survive. But no matter where you are on your journey, this space is a reminder that you are not alone. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it because today we're talking about something I know so many women struggle with. This weird, unspoken feeling that we owe something just because someone did something nice for us. Like, why do we feel like we're running around life carrying this invisible debt we constantly need to pay off? Whether it's in our own relationships, at work, with friends, or even with complete strangers. Why is it so hard for us to just receive? Okay, let me call myself out here. There was a time when I could not accept anything without feeling like I had to give something back. Compliments, I had to throw one right back immediately. Someone did me a favor, I'd be stressing about returning it. My husband helping around the house. Well, I better show my appreciation later, if you know what I mean. And the worst part, no one even asked me to do any of this. But deep down, I felt like it. I felt like the pressure, that unspoken expectation. And I know I'm not alone on this. How many of you have felt like that? Someone does something nice for you, and before you can even enjoy it, your brain starts whispering, okay, now you got to make it even. Why do we struggle so much with just receiving without immediately thinking, okay, now I owe them something? So let's unpack that because I think there's way more to it. Have you ever heard of the Law of Reciprocity? I may be saying that incorrectly, but it's literally the urge to return a favor or kindness. It's something most of us don't even think about. It's like an automatic thing that we do. Someone does something nice for us, and we immediately feel the need to do something in return. But why? Why do we do that? So it's not just about being polite or thoughtful, it's about connection. It's about belonging. It's about maintaining relationships in a way that makes people feel valued and safe. Think about it. When someone shows you kindness, it creates a moment of like emotional vulnerability for you. You feel seen, you feel cared for, and for many of us, that can be a little uncomfortable. So instead of just accepting it, we shift into action. Okay, now I need to make sure they know that I appreciate them and I need to give them something back so they know that it doesn't feel so uneven. But here's the part that we don't realize. Sometimes our need to reciprocate isn't about the other person at all. It's about our own deep-seated fears. The fear of being a burden, the fear of being seen as selfish, the fear that if we just receive without giving back, we'll lose love or respect. How crazy is that? So we keep the cycle going. Someone helps us, we immediately find a way to return the favor. Someone compliments us, we throw one right back at them. Someone supports us during a tough time, we keep mental tabs, making sure we return the favor as soon as possible. And when it's healthy, this can be a beautiful thing. It's not always a negative thing. But here's where things get a little bit messy, okay? Instead of simply returning kindness when it makes sense, we start feeling like we had to earn everything we received. Like when someone does something nice for us, we need to deserve it, or we need to return the favor ASAP. Like I realized this one day when a friend of mine brought me a small, thoughtful gift just because she saw it and she thought of me, which was super, super sweet. And instead of just saying, oh my God, thank you, I immediately started thinking about what I could buy her to even things out. Not because she expected it, but because I felt uncomfortable receiving something without giving it back. Like, how many of you, like for Christmas or somebody at work or something, and they buy you a gift and then you're like, oh shit, I didn't get them something in return. Like, immediately just accept the gift, right? But you're immediately thinking about what you didn't get for them. And let's be honest, how often do we expect others to do this for us? Like, if you go out of your way to help a friend and you secretly, are you keeping track of how many times she's helped you back? Absolutely not. But when the roles are reversed, we panic. We worry we're doing too much. We're a burden, or maybe we need to like even out the odds as soon as possible. So now we know why we do this. Let's talk about how we can stop running ourselves ragged, trying to even the score all the time. Because listen, this cycle, it's exhausting. And we're done with the guilt, okay? Like, we're literally done with it. So the next time someone does something nice for you, catch yourself before you immediately jump into, I gotta pay them back mode. Just pause, breathe, notice what your first instinct is. Are you saying, I'll get you next time because you want to, or because you feel like you have to? And if you're feeling guilty just receiving, that's a sign you've been conditioned to believe your worth is tied to giving. And I get it, it's uncomfortable. But instead of reacting to the guilt, just sit with it for a second. Remind yourself, I am allowed to receive without earning it. Real, deep, healthy relationships aren't transactional. No one is keeping score but you, okay? I promise. The people who truly love you, they're not expecting you to pay them back. They just want you. Look, this is going to take practice. If you have spent your whole life proving your worth by what you give, then receiving is going to feel weird at first, okay? But the next time someone gives you a compliment, just say thank you and stop. Don't talk, just accept it. Don't deflect, don't throw one back immediately, just let it land. You don't have to deserve kindness, you just have to let it in. And here's what's beautiful about this. When you start allowing yourself to receive without guilt, you stop operating from a place of obligation and start living from a place of gratitude. Instead of constantly trying to pay people back, you build deeper, more meaningful connections because, let's be real, people don't show up for you because they're keeping score. They show up for you because they care. And when you can finally accept that, that's when you start showing up for yourself too. So, I want to leave you with this. What would it feel like to just receive? To let love in without conditions? To let kindness be enough without immediately trying to balance the scales? I want you to sit with that. As we come to the end of the episode, if this has hit home for you, email me, okay? I want to hear from you guys. Email me at talk@evolvingwithtina.com. I'd love to hear your story. And if this episode made you think of a friend who needs this message, please share it with her too as well. Let's lift each other up. All right, my fellow evolvers, until next time, keep evolving, keep glowing, and never stop showing up for yourself because you matter. Much love.